This is probably a message really to all the girls out there, well, maybe a few of the fellas too, but mainly the girls, because we're talking about a cultural icon from the 1970s that really exploded around the world. Not really seen anything like that really until, well, previously I'm guessing Marilyn Monroe, Jane Mansfield, that sort of thing. We're talking about the blonde icon that was the very beautiful and late Farrah Fawcett Majors. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here. Nice to see you. Hope you're all keeping well. Yes, if you remember Farrah Fawcett Majors, then you're older than you look. Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you don't. No, I know you don't look that old. But for those of us that do remember Farrah Fawcett Majors, this poster, by the way, sold millions. I mean, it was. Can you imagine now a poster selling like that? This was obviously, as I say, pre-social media. It's the only way to get that picture was to go out and buy it in a shop. It was that big. Farrah Fawcett Majors, of course, was married to the $6 million man, Lee Majors, a very fine actor himself, incredible guy, actually. And they were the golden couple, weren't they, of the 1970s. The Charlie's Angels, the Aaron Spelling TV show, which featured three delectable ladies, Jacqueline Smith, Kate Jackson, and the beautiful Farrah Fawcett, was the big hit of the middle 70s. I mean, it was absolutely brilliant when you think about it. When you watch it now, almost ridiculous, all of those girls running in high heels, wielding guns. We didn't care, did we? It was just good fun. What's interesting to note here, though, that while we sadly lost Farrah Fawcett a number of years ago now, and she did turn into, I thought, a brilliant actress in her own way. A lot of people just thought she was a blonde sex symbol. There was a lot more to her than that. Very intelligent woman. But you see, it was her looks that really sold everything. And everybody wanted the Farrah mane, do you remember? The flick back hair. Rollers were sold in their ton, weren't they? That's curling tongs for those that don't understand that phrase. And curling tongs suddenly became the big thing, didn't they? But did you have this? Because if you did, or you still have a full bottle, then this really could be making a lot of money, because the Farrah Fawcett shampoo, which was put together in the middle 70s by Fabergé, do you remember them? Well, now apparently those bottles are collector's items and worth a considerable amount of money. Even more so if you've kept the shampoo. Do wonder if it still works, don't you, all these years on? Yes, just a side thought there. But I think what's interesting is, it's strange to think, isn't it, as I often say here on the show, it's the things that we look back on with nostalgia and go, wow, we just bought them as throwaway items. I mean, do you remember another big thing of that era? And it came out about the same time. Vidal Sassoon shampoo. Everybody wanted it, It was the smell, the coconut aroma, but you needed that bottle in your bathroom if you were going to impress your friends, particularly girlfriends who may pay a visit. Do you know what I'm saying, ladies? And it's interesting, isn't it? Because as I say, the Farrah Fawcett bottles, somebody recently online bid over £5,000. That's in UK money. £5,000 for a bottle of shampoo. Sadly, of course, it ceased distribution and being made, I think, around about 1978, as she moved away into more serious and dramatic roles. But for a moment, if you bought it, and apparently, get this, when it first came out, it was round about 72 pence in UK money. Expensive then, but pennies now. And just imagine if you had got one in the loft or in the back of the bathroom cupboard, and like me, you don't clean out often enough. Just imagine how much money that could be worth. Might pay for your holiday. Who knows? As, as ever, though, I'd love to know, did you buy it? Were you the person that bought Farrah Fawcett Majors shampoo? Did it work? Did it make you look like her? Do let me know, as ever, in the comments below. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.